bully, and she uses her audience to bully people.
Yeah.
Because the only thing, and I'm gonna show you it.
Receipts.
I'm gonna show you it. The only thing I said was leave Chantel Marie alone.
Right.
You narcissist. I think I called her a control freak.
Yeah, something like that.
Because she wants to control Chantel's life. And I'm fucking tired of that bullshit.
It is bullshit.
You're not going to control Chantel's life like that. Fuck that shit.
Amen.
I won't allow it.
Amen.
But I have been shown complete and utter racism.
Yeah.
Utter racism. What?
By a bunch of blacks.
By a bunch of blacks. And I'm being told by a bunch of blacks that I can't have racism put on me because I'm fucking white. What if I use the statement that because you're black, you can't have racism put on you? How would you fucking feel, you dumbasses? You fucking idiots.
Oh my God.
How would you feel if I think your guys are the reason, people like you are the reason why racism exists?
Exactly.
Because you constantly want to try to feed into that little pity party. This person's racist because they don't like me.
Oh.
No, I don't like you because you're a bitch. Has nothing to do with your skin color. It's because you're a bitch. It's been because you're a bitch. It's because I've been watching you for 6 months and I concluded you are a bitch. But blacks are oppressed. How are blacks oppressed? Exactly. They can go to college. They can go to school. They can move to any neighborhood they want in this country. They are not oppressed. What oppresses them is their own mindset because they want to continue to play victim. And any person who is in higher power in the black community would tell you that.
Right. Oh, let's not.
Oh, you don't like that. I'll put the Hodge twins on if you like me to.
Oh, let's not talk about reverse racism and fucking affirmative action.
Oh, no.
Oh, God. We better not talk about that.
No.
We better not talk about that.
No. Let's not talk about affirmative action.
No. Reverse racism.
Yeah, I know. Oh, there can't be any reverse racism because whites are systematically and historically been the oppressors. Because only black people can be the ones who has racism put on them, right? Because calling someone a white nigger is not a racist statement at all.
Oh, no.
No, it's not. Because you know what? Systematically, I was the oppressor, even though I wasn't even born during that time, and neither were you dumbasses were born during that time. And how the hell am I impressing you now exactly? Right. You can do whatever the fuck you want. Obviously, you can call me a white nigger, a white bitch, a white whore, whatever the fuck you want.
That's correct.
Dumb cunts.
How the fuck does that work? There's no racism in the country for white people. It can't be. But my wife can be called a white nigger. Huh? But blacks are oppressed. Oh, we're so oppressed. Look at all the fucking money we got from the fucking welfare system to buy fucking lobster tails on your fucking EBT card. We're so oppressed. I had a filet mignon tonight with Tyrone.
Did you, Rev? Did you? Man, oh man. You had... Oh, what with Tyrone? Man, Tyrone is going to be busy with your ass tonight. Woo! So, on that note, folks, big shout out to Burnt Toast for doing some digging because I can't be bothered anymore. So, Burnt Toast already read this out on her stream. Go check out Burnt Toast. She is a bread product, slightly toasted. CPS is involved now, and by the way, that was an old video. This is the new this video here came out June 13th, I guess. Yeah, this year. And so I'm guessing this is the beginning of, I guess, what I'm calling the Jason Jail Saga. I think that's what I named it. I don't know. I came up with this right before I make the stream. Yes, everybody can talk in there, and I have no idea who's saying what. Don't care, but have fun. I was asked to do this by a few people, so I will weigh in on this. I have a little free time now, and so yeah, I want to delve into it now that everybody else has sort of had their turn talking about it. Anyway, CPS is involved now and has been sent and made aware of all Shanny's videos and Jason's behavior online. The police had to come with CPS because they were made aware that Shanny would likely not open the door, and that she hid from CPS in Colorado. CPS was given everything about how they left the townhome as well. When CPS showed up, both kids are found to be underweight. Big shocker. Same thing a lot of trolls said. Evidently, the cops now, I'm sorry, the CPS are now trolls for coming to the same conclusion. Again, people with eyes could see that they were both underweight, but okay. Yeah, both kids were underweight, but checked and found to not have any medical problems or health concerns other than needing to gain some weight. Big shocker. Job of the whatever is here, hoarding food. Literally, I think one of the last videos I reviewed was her hoarding food and having everyone else in the house beg her for food. They're living in squalor. Again, that familiar word. And there's barely any food in the house for the kids or animals. There is no heat or AC. Zach is behind on his education. Big shock. Shanny is trying to present this as CPS helping her with an in-home health aid. But that is not happening. CPS will be making regular visits. CPS suggested Shanny allow William to take an art class over the summer, but this will require Shanny to sign him up. And yeah, he needs supplies and all that good stuff. CPS says Zach needs special classes. So again, a lot of shockers there. So Jason is still in jail.
Oh, we're so oppressed. Look at all the fucking money we got from the fucking welfare system to buy fucking lobster tails on your fucking EBT card.
Affirmative action is why Reverend and Shanny can't get jobs. Racism is over because drag can go to college. Like forever.
Yeah, this is
perpetual student.
Actually, I did find out that I can actually go to school. I can continue going to school until the fall. Didn't know that. But yeah, funny. Interest. You could probably see why I chose that clip, right? Steak. I was just waiting for the lobster with Tyrone in jail because, you know, reasons. Anyway, Jason's still in jail. And this is as of. Oh, okay. No, this is the same day. Okay, Jason's still in jail. No one is bailing him out because they don't trust he will show up to court on the 21st. I have been, actually, let me hold off on that. Shannon claims he is going to a mental hospital after jail, but no one's been able to confirm that. So yeah, there's no sign that the DA is going to drop the charges. So yeah, there's a lot that's being said. I've listened to quite a bit. Me and the wife kind of sat back, like I think last night, a few nights ago, and listened to her. I'm blocked on her Instagram, so I had to listen to it through other people. And some of us were listening in Discord, and so that was just like, wow, the retcons seem to be coming a lot faster than expected. But that Shanny,
blacks are oppressed. Oh, we're so oppressed. Look at all the fucking money we got from the fucking welfare system to buy fucking lobster tails on your fucking EBT card.
Shanny is happily wallowing like a pig in mud now that she has the house to herself and her mandingo.
Okay, speaking of mandingo, I have seen and heard who are y'all are calling liquid drag. Not a fan. Not a fan at all. He talks too fucking much. Yeah, I just said that. Anyway, so hopefully liquid drag will stretch out the entertainment a bit more and let the cow graze rather than beating the cow to death. Anyway, it's my suggestion. So, yeah.
What's up, guys? I just want to tell everyone.
This is the old video.
that I'm fine, the boys are fine, and Jason is fine, okay? We're going.
Clicked on the wrong one.
I've made the decision that Poltergeist
Everybody,
3.
nobody, there's no muscles in your groin, okay?
The play
Hopefully you're
acting.
too tall for me to reach your groin.
I forgot about that super chat. Their play acting is more and more elaborate, right? It's crazy, man. They took some acting classes, evidently, while I've been away.
Is a really shitty fucking movie. Also, my knee is fucking killing me, and I just want to bitch and complain about it because it's fucking killing me right now,
This is what I've been missing.
and I fucking hate it. You ever hate your freaking knee because it hurts really fucking bad?
Blacks are oppressed. Oh, we're so oppressed. Look at all the fucking money we got from the fucking welfare system to buy fucking lobster tails on your fucking EBT card.
Liquid Drag is my hero. Dragnauct who?
Exactly.
I don't know how walking and sitting in a chair could harm me that much, but fuck me. I can't do anything. Ow, 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 ow. Ow.
Laying in one spot all day is tough. It's a job.
I give up.
Clearly.
I give up. Can I, like, surrender my white flag of surrender, please? Like, I really give up.
Your war against gravity? What do you give up?
Oh yes, I've had knee replacement on both. I need to get knee replacement, and I don't. Ow! I can't do it right now. Ugh. Ow! Ow!
We're playing catch up.
So I'm just laying down on my sides because I can't do the like pain thing anymore, man. I can't do it. And while I was live streaming, I didn't know this, but Jason called. But I was live streaming, so I didn't even hear the fucking phone. But you know what? You know what? Here's the thing. I'm doing my own thing in life. And you know, if I'm not on anyone's time card anymore, you know? I do not have to be there 100% of the time. I'm not on somebody's call line. I don't want to be on anyone's call line.
That's great. Okay, so we haven't missed shit as far as that goes. All right. So I think I missed. This is 3 days ago. What the fuck was that one then? This is weird. I'm gonna go to June 15th.
I know I probably should be on Twitch right now, but it's like, I just want to bring positive energy to that, like, channel. Oh, God.
There's a lot of comments.
Like, okay. Like, I know there's a bunch of women who can fucking relate to this shit, okay? But I need to be honest to myself. Be honest to my feelings. Like if you want to support me, I need support. Like, I need massive support. So if you could, like, watch me on twitch.tv/ShannyNeedsLove, that would really help, actually, a lot. Because, you know, I think I'm really making a decision to just completely break it off with him. Just...
With?
I don't want to risk him going through another episode and, like, either really hurting us or killing us or something like that. I don't want to risk that.
Okay, so now we're caught up here. This is June 15th, and Shani is done with Jason, and she's very concerned because imagine the guy who spit on her and threatened to shoot himself and everyone else in the house may be a danger to everyone in the house. Who would have ever thought that? So, watershed moment. Congratulations, Shani. You have discovered a new layer of something that is not adipose tissue.
Like,
Dynamic in relationship. That's what I was looking for, that phrase.
I don't care if he's medicated at this point. It's like, I've gone through so much shit with this dude. Like,
It's not a lie.
I love him, but it's like, when am I gonna put my... What do I do on Twitch? I play games. And, like...
Very boring. I actually sat and watched her. She had no idea I was watching. I was typing. I was typing something important. I think it was... Yeah, actually no, I was working on this. Here. All this shit here I was working on. And I was listening to her
And
because
everybody, there's no muscles in your groin, okay? Hopefully you're too tall for me to reach your groin.
Oh, my shit got rearranged. I don't know what's going on. It was Wolfenstein. Where Wolfenstein says must be full-time job having superior solid drag genes. Missed the streams, gradually moved up in life. Yeah, no, I am incredibly busy. I spend my free time in between playing WoW with a few people, World of Warcraft, and just going out with the wife for drinks and shit. Actually, we went to the movies. Yeah, we went to movies yesterday. I put up some pics on the community tab. But yeah, life is going to get pretty busy for me, and we're looking at doing a lot of stuff. Again, I elaborate on a lot of this in members only stream because, yeah.
Commentary and talk to my audience. I think it'll be so good for you. Honestly, you deserve so much better. Yeah.
Does she really?
Like, I can't do it anymore.
You don't do anything.
I can't deal with the, you know, ups and downs with him. Like, he loves me, and then he hates me, and then he loves me, and then he hates me, and then I try to have, like, an opinion of my own, and he starts an argument. Oh.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of your opinions of him. Matter of fact, I've heard a lot of your opinions about a lot of people. And it's one thing to say, you know what, I think you should...
Everybody, there's no muscles in your groin, okay? Hopefully you're too tall for me to reach your groin.
God, Deroy's ugly. Who wipes her since Rev is in jail?
And everybody, there's no muscles in your groin, okay? Hopefully you're too tall for me to reach your groin.
Okay, I was laughing at that because I was literally talking to the wife about that yesterday. Because we were watching Stranger Things and she was going live on Instagram. And somebody said something in her chat, or we were talking, I forgot what, but I think both of us were like, "What? Who the fuck is wiping her now? What, the kids doing it?" Like, so that's disgusting. Will Jason finally admit he was wrong? Find out next time on Shetty Ball Z.
Over an opinion. Or he tries to force me to like something and I can't like it, and then calls me names for not liking something. Complete narcissistic control.
Well, that is the word of 2022. Narcissistic.
And I haven't felt free in a long time. I like feel trapped in a relationship with someone. And it just, I feel fucking hurt by him, like really bad.
You didn't feel hurt when you were spending his money. You didn't feel trapped when you were spending his money either.
Yeah.
Crazy how that works.
Oh, we're so oppressed. Look at all the fucking money we got from the fucking welfare system to buy fucking lobster tails on your fucking EBT card.
She never had this issue when he had money. I wonder what's different now.
I just said, I literally just said that. It hit everyone at the same time, didn't it? Yep. It's amazing. You go back and watch some of those old videos. Not a care in the fucking world. Now that money's gone, I think we need to talk, Jason. I don't like your attitude. We need to have. There's something needs to be done, Jason. He's the same fucking person. He's the same exact person. Albeit with a criminal record now, but still the same person.
Do what's best for you and your family. Sometimes it's better to love people from a distance, unfortunately, yeah. Sometimes it is. Because I just can't do it anymore. I'm too old to deal with this fucking back and forth drama. Because someone refused to fix their life and they just want to be fucking mean all the time. And
is somebody flipping irony switch somewhere? Is what happened?
Just miserable. Like, I can't do that with my life. And
you got so much to live for.
Nobody, there's no muscles in your groin, okay? Hopefully you're too tall for me to reach your groin.
That is a disturbing super chat. I kind of regret putting it up there. She picked a fight over a scene in the movie. # victim. Yeah. And from what I understand, there is no actual scene of that. It's implied that that happened. And so because the implication is there, that triggers Shani. Yeah.
always bitching and moaning about not having money, and it's like, oh my God.
I'd be pissed off too if I'd had money and then you spent it all. I'd be a little mad. Janice Key Cats, Dave and Buster's 2019 Shanny Witness Red Behavior.
There's no muscles in your groin, okay? Hopefully you're too tall for me to reach your groin.
Hello, Kevin Araya, you are not missed.
God, dude, you're the one who fucking spent it.
He spent. Oh, that's great. So when you, Shanny, when you and me and Hogtie Champ and Scientist Sam and Nate and all of us other fuckheads from Google Plus, all of us ran across Jason. He was spending all his money, right? No, he was not. Jason bought 3 things, and he talked about it very often. He bought cigarettes, alcohol, and occasionally some lady nearby would bring him groceries. She would give him money. That's it.
Oh, we're so oppressed. Look at all the fucking money we got from the fucking welfare system to buy fucking lobster tails on your fucking EBT card.
William, Mama needs a wiping? Also look into the camera and tell everyone how upset you were that Jason used the F-got slur because you're super gay.
Yeah, I heard that being expressed today, or part of. She was complaining about that. It's amazing she didn't mention it before, right? Yeah, crazy.
It shouldn't be that hard to make a relationship work. Incompatibility is real. Yeah. And I worked damn hard for this relationship. I worked hard. My ass.
She did, actually, you know what? To get into the relationship, she did work hard. She actually did. I've never seen her that determined ever in my life, other than to open up a new Krispy Kreme in her area. Outside of that, I have not seen her actually be as consistently go towards a goal ever. And she hounded Rev. I mean, it was relentless. It was cringy, right? The open thirst is kind of, cringy from anybody, but for fucking hell, Shani, she took the hours-long streams, trying to goad him into, and then she would chastise him.
Oh, we're so oppressed. Look at all the fucking money we got from the fucking welfare system to buy fucking lobster tails on your fucking EBT card.
She doubled down on the key fob event. The tire rebar was actually real, but he lied about everything else.
Oh, I did. Yes. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah, I did hear about that. So I started actively listening around that time, and someone relayed that to me that she claimed that the key fob was stole. Yeah, but I didn't catch the rebar thing. So someone did puncture it supposedly.
There's no muscles in your groin. Okay. Hopefully you're too tall for me to reach your groin.
But that says a lot about her integrity, does it? She knew all the shit was the stuff.
Nobody, there's no muscles in your groin. Okay. Hopefully you're too tall for me to reach your groin.
Yeah, he lived on large dividends. Exactly. He had a specific allotment that he would use within. Like he bought frivolous shit all the time, but it wasn't anywhere near where they were spending. But yeah, like, so she knew that he was lying about a whole bunch of shit, and she didn't say, she's run along with it, and so now she wants people to believe her. Okay, thank you, Amber Heard. We still have time to do any more atheist experience similar stuff. Yes, I actually will be doing some more stuff like that, but I will be compensated for it. So there's that. It's as long as people compensate me, I'll be there. The stuff at the end of the year, I'm still doing.
There's no muscles in your groin. Okay. Hopefully, you're too tall for me to reach your groin.
She works hard for the money. Yes, she is. Yes, she did. She actually did. I will give her that. She did.
Blacks are oppressed. Oh, we're so oppressed. Look at all the fucking money we got from the fucking welfare system to buy fucking lobster tails on your fucking EBT card.
All I say is that it's kind of interesting how Shani claims to be triggered by Saw, but apparently has no problem making prison, jail R-word jokes.
And she has no issue, touching Rev when he can't consent, and says because he had an erection that he consented. Yeah, I mean, I won't mention what her dad said about her past, but bless his heart and his soul. But yeah, it's not like Shani has a big issue with that in real life. But words versus actions.
That's off, but I can't do it anymore. I really can't. Like, I don't want to do the fighting anymore. I don't want to deal with the name calling anymore. I don't want to deal with the constant talking and not allowing me to let.
Speaking of talking, let me pause it again. I've caught a few times where she has said that Jason has just been talking to himself. Okay, I do that. Okay, just so everyone's, I do that a lot. When no one's around, I absolutely have full conversations with myself. So if that's a sign of mental illness, then okay, cool. I am right there with it. So I understand that, and I hear a couple other people also do this as well. They have full conversations with themselves. We're doing anyway. So maybe I absolutely believe Jason does that because I do that.
Like, have some fucking quiet space.
It's a big ass house. You can get your big ass up and go walk outside or to the kitchen, your favorite room in the house, or literally anywhere else other than the hovel that you've made inside the home in that one room. There's plenty of space. I mean, he could get his ass up and go too, but you soiled that corner and sit there, so it shouldn't be everybody else's fucking responsibility to move away from you. But okay, Shannon.
Yeah, he talked down to my members.
Oh, YouTubers talking down to people on who would ever do some shit like that? Woo!
Like, it's almost.
I talked down to half of y'all. And fucking, there's almost what, 300 people still here?
Almost like he was sabotaging me.
That's what it. There we go, shit. Let me turn this shit down. That's what it was, Shanny. There we go, shit. It was Jason flipping the fuck out. That's why you're not successful on YouTube. Exactly. Yes, that's exactly. You're right. Jason got on here and just said, you know what, fuck them members. And that's what happened, Shannon. You couldn't make any money because of Jason and his crazy erratic behavior that he's always displayed ever since he's been on the fucking internet. That's what yes. Thank you for taking responsibility for what happens on your channel and your income. Okay.
He tried, but he doesn't even meet you halfway. It's his loss. Yeah, I want to do something special with my life,
Like walk? Get a job? Bathe?
I want to do something just awesome with my life. I want to be happy. I don't.
Okay, we're getting somewhere. She wants happiness. Okay, cool.
Want to constantly, like, all my life.
She wants to go play Top Golf.
I've been around people where I'm like walking on eggshells around them and not allowing myself to be free, and it's like I'm done.
So what did he prevent you from doing, Shani?
Walking on eggshells around people in case they blow up at me for no fucking reason.
What I still understand what he stopped you from doing. Who's still short. I, still understand what he stopped you from doing. What I still understand what he stopped you from doing. Who's still short. I, still understand what he stopped you from doing. What I still understand what he stopped you from doing. Who's still short. I, still understand what he stopped you from doing. Who's still short. I, Say, you're wasting your money. Everybody super chat, you're wasting your money. I'm not doing this very often.
I'm so done with it. I know he would, Carrie. And he'd yell and scream at me and be like, why aren't you making money right now? Because I'm hurting.
I'm laughing because Jason sounds like a pimp in this instance. Why aren't you making me? It's like, where's my money, man? Like Stewie from Family Guy. Where's my money, man? So I actually believe this. I actually believe that Jason said some shit like this.
Why don't you try to make money?
I believe she said that.
Like, why don't you do something? You've been offered so many fucking jobs and you refused every single fucking one.
Not surprised.
But I'm the one who has to fucking do this shit.
It's funny, she's a breadwinner until he tells her to be the breadwinner. Then she's no longer the breadwinner.
You know? I can't do it anymore. I'm too fucking old. I'm too fucking old. I don't want to do it anymore.
I should have said, I don't want to do this YouTube. I'm too old. I can't do this anymore. Yo. I'm just too old. It's not that I actually have better shit to do in my life. I'm old. That my beard has a little bit of gray in it, and that's it. I'm going to expire next week. So I need to get some life insurance. Hopefully it'll kick in. Make some funeral arrangements, plan the wake. It's a whole thing. Get a food truck. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do it. Can't.
It shouldn't have been all on you all the time. Yeah, exactly. But he wanted to marry a mother. He didn't want to marry a wife. He wanted me to replace his mother, and
yeah, I think all of us would agree with that. That was definitely the case. But to be fair, that's a lot of guys. That's actually quite a few guys are looking for a woman who will do the things that their mom did, but then also have added bonuses. You can read between the lines.
No. I shouldn't have to take care of a man. Period.
Gray beard, need money.
I shouldn't have to take care of a man. And if I stay with him, I'm going to be taking care of him my whole life and not being able to focus on myself. Because it's all about him. And it always has been all about him. Never been about us.
That is true, but it's also true for you, just to be fair. Is there anyone around here who isn't a sock account? Scarlet Hyena, you and I both know. If we were to actually talk about some of the stuff that's said to her at any point in time, that would give everything away. Like I know quite a few people in that chat, and I know who they are, I know what they're saying, and some of the stuff that they're saying is from my suggestion.
There's no muscles in your groin, okay? Hopefully you're too tall for me to reach your groin.
I'm sorry, Will says Rev Pimp name and Egroff name Slickback.
He did say that he'd rather be homeless than get a job. Like, what the fuck? Your family needs you.
No. When you hounded him, he got you. He didn't want those kids. He's never wanted those kids. Those kids were a fucking afterthought. You know that, Shani. Everybody else knows that. He despises those kids, and you still let this man around them. I don't know why. I do know why. We all know why.
Blacks
but
are
shit.
oppressed. Oh, we're so oppressed. Look at all the fucking money we got from the fucking welfare system to buy fucking lobster tails on your fucking EBT card.
Irony. She's not letting him back in his house that he gave to a fungus with a hat. How soon we forget. Drag say I'm a god. Lol.
A fungus with a hat. You know, that is a pretty accurate description of Jimmy. He kind of does smell like fungus, too. No, fuck you, Mike.
And everybody,
No.
nobody, there's no muscles in your groin, okay? Hopefully you're too tall for me to reach your groin.
No, Uber just sent me a message about Father's Day. They must know what's going down this weekend. And yeah, your super chat money is definitely going to some fuckery. I'm just letting y'all know right now. Super chat and Cash App actually better, or PayPal, whatever the fuck it is. It's going to some fuckery this weekend. It's Father's Day weekend. We're going to downtown Houston, having some fun. In the month, came out with the lawyer, Nate the lawyer. It's going to be some fun. Anyway, yeah. Thank you, Plenty.
He doesn't give a fuck about us.
No, he actually did. I think he still cares for you. I don't think that's true, Shanny. I think that it's hard for him to deal with you. I think for any human that is still breathing and alive, hard to deal with you. You are, yeah. But the kids, no, he's never never ever given a fuck about those kids ever, and you knew that, and you didn't care because you never cared for the kids, other than being meat shields, right? So I don't know. I guess it's sad that they're being exploited by you now, for people to send you shit and spend pity and all this other dumb shit, because you can't do anything for them and you refuse to, and so does Jason. So those are the ones who actually suffer, and it sucks. But luckily CPS is directly involved, and Shanny's now being cooperative, so for now, but we'll see. I can tell you right now, she's going to regret actually dealing with them. She's going to really regret it in the future.
I mean, how many times do you have to tell someone that a certain thing is hurting them, and you just
Like your fist to his face?
do it anyway?
Got your big beady paws around his throat. I'm sure that hurts.
How many times did the man have to be told to stop yelling to the top of his lungs all the time?
Stop yelling to the top of your lungs. Okay, people? Quit yelling. Stop. Everyone stop yelling.
Just constant yelling, screaming, just... I couldn't even get peace. I couldn't even get peace with him. Like, no peace of mind. Just constant, over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. Like... Oh. Yeah, you can't make someone to give a damn, can you? You can't will someone to change. You are very correct on that.
WWAD. What would Amber do?
He doesn't care that you and the boys need him to be responsible. You can't depend on him, and his attitude just brought you down. Yeah. Yeah, and now he wants me to pay for his fucking phone calls. Like...
I mean, he's broke, so, I mean, you did spend a lot of his money. So, man, just to be fair, Shanny, why don't you take some of the money that you're making off of the internet and pay for my phone calls, dear, so we can chat? I mean, come on.
Listen, you spoiled little fucking brat. I am not gonna pay for your fucking phone calls when you're the reason.
Nobody, there's no muscles in your groin, okay? Hopefully you're too tall for me to reach your groin.
David Anthony, what's going on, man? Shanny spent more of Rev bail money on Cabin Cigs.
Oh, we're so oppressed. Look at all the fucking money we got from the fucking welfare system to buy fucking lobster tails on your fucking EBT card.
She plans to exploit those kids even into adulthood. She spoke about being okay with her kids staying with her forever.
Yeah, a lot of mothers say that, though. For Shanny, she might mean it more literally, but I think I've heard quite a few mothers say something to that effect. So I'm not putting too much stock into that. The kids may actually realize that she is a toxic bitch at some point in time in life.
Blacks are oppressed. Oh, Oh, we're so oppressed. Look at all the fucking money we got from the fucking welfare system to buy fucking lobster tails on your fucking EBT card.
Let's not forget that Shani single-handedly drove Reverend to craziness.
He was already kind of there, to be fair. He was already at the precipice, but yeah, she pushed him over the edge.
And your ass got put in jail. Because you couldn't listen to me
You got put in jail.
and keep your hands to yourself.
You couldn't keep your hands to yourself.
You couldn't listen to...
Oppressed. Oh, we're so oppressed. Look at all the fucking money we got from the fucking welfare system to buy fucking lobster tails on your fucking EBT card.
WWAD. Shani shits in the bed that she sleeps in. Shani is just like Amber.
Exact. See, Wilson gets it.
to me and be like, stop treating Zachary bad. You couldn't do that.
So then, if there was ever a time for you to put hands on a motherfucker and whoop some ass, it's to defend your kids. So let me get this right, Shani. You'll whoop his ass to stop him from taking the keys of the car, but when it comes to him physically and emotionally and psychologically abusing your kids, you won't put hands on him. You won't call the police on him. Ain't that some shit? That's some shit. That's some shit. If there was ever a time you could have garnered any sympathy from anybody online, it would have been from that. What would I would have said? Let's say, hey, hey, Shani back in jail. Jason attacked one of the kids and Shani whooped his ass. Good job. Okay, I got money on your books. Okay, cool. That's when you attack somebody. Someone fucking with your kids. That's when you attack them. Is it right? No, but it's understandable. I would absolutely attack somebody for my kids. I would absolutely go to fucking jail. 100 days. Easy. But that's fine. This is interesting though. What Shani, what she feels the need to lash out at, right? And when and how. The hills that she chooses to die on don't seem to be the same ones that any reasonable person would, but it's Shani.
Instead, you treat him worse.
And you didn't whoop his ass, why?
Over a movie and some fucking cards.
Oh, is this rendition number 3? Is this retcon 3 or 5? Might be the original story.
And I can't trust that you're not going to do something like that again. I can't.
I can't.
You've already done it.
Blacks are oppressed. Oh, we're so oppressed. Look at all the fucking money we got from the fucking welfare system to buy fucking lobster tails on your fucking EBT card.
Silence of the Lambs. Shani, where will it tickle you when Reverend don't come home? G-Man?
I might have to play the clip. Appreciate it, play. Congrats from the life changes onwards and upwards. I appreciate it. Absolutely. Thank you, though. This is definitely going towards, actually probably going towards iPicks. Me and the wife are going to go to, I think it's iPicks or iPick. IPIC. Yeah, IPIC. It's
And
iPick.
everybody,
There's one in New York and
there's no
DC.
muscles in your groin, okay? Hopefully you're too tall for me to reach your groin.
Actually might go for drinks tonight. Mrs. Drag is stressed. She had a code brown today. All the nurses and CNAs know what code brown is. Rick, what's going on, Reed? She is always on the wrong side. Yes, Reed. No, wrong side. The wrong side of the law. Wrong side of literally anything except the bed.
Yeah, exactly. I have to feed my kids. I can't afford phone calls. Like,
How much do those phone calls actually cost?
does he fucking, realize what the fuck he actually did? Does he realize that? Does it come in his mind that I kept telling him that I'm tired of it? Because I don't deserve to be treated badly. I don't. I do my best not to hurt or
Okay, so it looks 88 cents for a 15-minute interstate call.
offend anyone. I generally don't think he understands the gravity of the situation. Does he think he could just manipulate me back in a relationship? Like, here, baby, I almost crushed your child's chest and head in.
Okay, so I guess this is the first version of the story. So supposedly, Shani and Rev were supposed to watch a movie. Rev chose a movie that has an implied scene of sexual assault, essay, whatever. And so Shani goes, "I'm triggered. I don't want to do that, Jason. Ew." And then he goes, "Oh my God, you're being such a liberal cuck, whatever. You just fill in the blank." And Shani will explain this part later. Shani decided, in retaliation to him berating her verbally, she takes his Magic the Gathering cards and throws them everywhere because that's an adult thing to do. By the way, that's a very adult thing to do when you have an argument with your live-in boyfriend / punching bag. You antagonize them further by taking their possessions and throwing them with the intent of pissing them off. That is how you resolve problems. That's an adult thing to do. Thank you. So in retaliation to Shani doing that, Jason goes to the next room and kicks her son in the chest. If you're a bit skeptical about that story, I'm right there with you. How and why would Shani feel the need to go and what she called play 52 card pickup with his Magic the Gathering cards because he pissed her off? One thing, she had to get up and find him, right? And I thought she had fibro and gout and all this other shit, but okay. And so in retaliation to her retaliating, he kicks her son in the chest and head. I'm sorry, Rev does some erratic, crazy shit, but there's usually a rhyme or reason. There's some type of weird rationale that he has for doing shit, and that I'm really skeptical about.
There's no muscles in your groin, okay? Hopefully you're too tall for me to reach your groin.
So I actually spoke to my cousin, the police officer, and you know, so there has to be something, because there's something that was used to arrest him. So there's some marks or something somewhere that caused him to be taken away. And actually, I'll pull this up. I think wherever Mango is, someone thank Mango, because she was one of the first people that got this. A few people sent this to me, but I think Mango was like fucking on Johnny on the spot, or Mango on the fruit stand. Anyway, so here's what's interesting. That was also pointed out, Lackawanna County. Where is it at? Yes, he has a preliminary hearing on the 21st. I hear that's going to be very eventful. Where is it? So the incident happened. So the event happened on the 4th, but this all was done on the 8th. And oh no, there are 2 screenshots. I remember now. There's 2 screenshots, and I clicked the wrong one. Yes, this is it. Okay, cool. I'll show you that second one in a second. Again, might be on here. Okay. So, Mr. Officer.
Oppressed. Oh, we're so oppressed. Look at all the fucking money we got from the fucking welfare system to buy fucking lobster tails on your fucking EBT card.
Funny how Shani is so upset about Devil's Advocate, with the implied grape scene, but somehow she loves a Clockwork Orange squee.
Did you just type out Mango's laugh? Is that what you did? Was that an onomatopoeia? Was that okay, all right. Look, Shani is a huge fan of all the things that disturb her. All right? I don't want to hear anything else. So Officer Van Y, I don't know how you pronounce that. Anyway, Patrick arrested good old Jason. I guess Jason didn't two-piece him enough. Didn't get away this time. So bail was set on the 8th for $5,000. Jason was charged with simple assault and harassment subject other to physical contact. Don't really know what that means. Don't speak legalese, but the charges seemed a bit odd given what Shanny was saying. The penal code and laws of Pennsylvania are just as strange as Pennsylvania is itself. So if someone knows a lawyer or a Leo of some sort in that area that can translate some of this a bit better, maybe we'll find out more, which we always do. But what's interesting, though, the offense took place on the 4th, and you probably can't see it too well here. Let me blow it up, just in case you have. I'm pretty sure I've been waiting for people to review this, and then I'll give my 2 cents. But here, right here, it happened on the 4th, and docket entry information, all this stuff, unable to post bail, criminal complaint filed, all this shit happened on the 8th. All this paperwork, and this is part 2. The first screenshot you saw was page 1 of 2. This happened on this part here, him getting arrested, all that shit, bail set, happened on the 8th. So, according to Shanny, an event happened in the house. Jason physically assaulted her son, her baby, the individual she cares about so much, because she keeps telling us she does. And she waited 4 days, but it gets better, folks. There's more. She wasn't the one that called the police. Supposedly William was. So she wasn't even she was going to let Shanny, for Christ, good old Shannon Dornbush, was going to let someone who supposedly was abusing her son stay in the house with her and the kids to continue the abuse. That's who Shanny is. Absolutely. That part didn't surprise me a bit. Shanny will absolutely watch someone else be abused because she's an abuser. She's been abusing them their entire fucking life. Of course Jason can join in and abusing them. He's just going to take it to a different level. But William said no, supposedly. Randy says, want a refund. Nope. If you want your refund, go get it from Tatted. I'm not going to tell you how to get it from Tatted. I'll let you choose, but you can get it from Tatted. So, yeah, interesting, isn't it? Very interesting. All this stuff, the file date, issue date, arrest date, 8th. But the shit happened on the 4th. What? What's going on? Why did someone else have to call? Weird. Here's what I picked up on instantly. Unable to post bail. Big shocker, right? He ain't got no money. Not anymore. If he hadn't been with Shanny, he wouldn't be in this mess. There's something else here as well where it's down. I think I cut it off. You can't see it because I'm in front of it. So at the very bottom here, you can't see it's at the chest level. Advised to his rights to apply for assignment of counsel. Yes. So he's been told, hey, bro, you don't have money for bail. You definitely got money for legal counsel, right? You ain't got nobody to retain? No. We got you. So he's been told. Next question. Public defender requested by the defendant, being Jason. No. Well, Drag, what does that mean? The first question was asking whether he was told that he can be provided a public defender. So he knows. He knows. They said yes. The second question is telling the court that Jason refused a public defender. So what does that mean? That means he's going pro se, more than likely. Jason is going to defend himself in court. I can't tell you how fucking stupid that is. This man can't even wipe his own ass correctly. He can't clean his own place.
Oh, we're so oppressed. Look at all the fucking money we got from the fucking welfare system to buy fucking lobster tails on your fucking EBT card.
She initially said she didn't know about it until William called 911.
Okay, yeah, so that was part of the original story, yeah. So I caught, I think, version 2 or 3 of the story initially. So thank you for that. That should be disturbing to people. If that is indeed true, because we don't know, it's Shanny. Shanny lies about shit. That should be really disturbing to everybody. What the fuck did Taddit say? Rev has more street cred than next.
Blacks are
guess.
oppressed. Oh, we're so oppressed. Look at all the fucking money we got from the fucking welfare system to buy fucking lobster tails on your fucking EBT card.
I don't want to take the kids' menu away from Tatted, but I don't want Nate paying for everything either, so this should be enough for some lobster rolls.
Hey, let me tell you something. Nate paying for everything. Nate, you paying for everything, bro. I seen all them super chats you got, bro. You paying for everything.
Love me.
Blacks are oppressed. Oh, we're so oppressed. Look at all the fucking money we got from the fucking welfare system to buy fucking lobster tails on your fucking EBT card.
I'm 100% sure that if Drag gave Sweet Chin music to Little Drag, Mrs. Drag would wait 4 days before having Little Drag call the police. Makes sense.
Exactly. Like that's. And by the way, some of y'all might be too young for Sweet Chin music. It's a wrestling move where you get kicked in the fucking teeth, pretty much, right in the chin at least. But yeah, it like what I'll tell you what would actually happen. Mama Drag, who lives walking distance from me, would come and skin me alive. That's what would happen. She'd go to jail and then justice would be served. So it makes no sense. How your child's in the other room getting assaulted and you don't know about it? Weird. Y'all could hear the tire being assassinated in the garage, but you didn't hear your son being physically assaulted by your boyfriend? Huh? How the fuck? What kind of sense does that make? What? I'm sorry. Maybe the air fryer was too loud. Maybe you were too close to it, Shani. You get real excited when the fries make that little fucking crispy sound when they get to the right fucking temperature, right? You get a little excited. It's like a dog in front of a fucking washing machine, the front loaders, so they can watch it go round and round. Maybe it was like that. And you were just distracted.
Oppressed. Oh, we're so oppressed. Look at all the fucking money we got from the fucking welfare system to buy fucking lobster tails on your fucking EBT card.
Is he willing to get a harsher jail sentence just to protect her ungrateful fucking face?
That was a really creative way to put that in there, by the way. Jason does not make smart decisions at all. If you actually go back, however far you want to go, and think about the choices that Jason could make in that scenario, he always chooses the wrong one. Every single fucking time. So
we're so oppressed. Look at all the fucking money we got from the fucking welfare system to buy fucking lobster tails on your fucking EBT card.
If he tried to defend himself in court, he would blame Drag for everything. It would be funny, so very funny, then just sad.
He would. I mean, some people have told me to show up there. I will say that if I did not have, let me check. It's 21st. If I did not have certain obligations, I would 100% show up in that
Blacks
courtroom.
are oppressed. Oh, we're so oppressed. Look at all the fucking money we got from the fucking welfare system to buy fucking lobster tails on your fucking EBT card.
Yeah, this was bound to happen. Reverend hated those kids, and the fact that it took 4 days really shows Shani as a parent.
But that proves to people, I guess, she's going to retcon. Let me tell you right now, if she hasn't already, actually I think she did. Shani needed to say something. But I can tell you, based on how fast these retcons are coming, she didn't account for people's reception. Because you have to keep in mind, Shani is one of these people that I've come across on the internet where she is just going to lie to you. Outright. She is going to lie to you. Shani's going to, and when I say lie by omission, that's kind of one of her favorite forms of lying, is lying by omission. And so Shani does that because she needs to tell you a particular story. Now, it's based on reality. When Shani lies, it's not just whole cloth fabrications. She needs to tell you the story that she thinks you need to hear in order for her to get pity, money, or both, if not more, right? That's the issue. But when you do it and you don't plan it, right, you're going to slip up. You're going to say stuff that you meant to omit. And so that's when the retcons end up happening. And so for Shani, I noticed that she was blocking and deleting people who pointed out the difference in the time of the events, because initially she was like, oh yeah, you know, she made it seem like it had just happened. But then Shani didn't account for people. I don't know why. She didn't account for people going and checking public fucking record and looking for Jason's arrest, which is the magistrate fucking paperwork that we just saw. And so now she has to account for it. She doesn't think that far out. She doesn't think that through. So when people are talking about, oh, you know, Shani's sort of like pre-planning scams and stuff like that, it's actually spur of the moment. She doesn't pre-plan shit. Have you seen her life? Have you seen her? Shani don't pre-plan a goddamn thing other than her next meal. So, and even that's a bit up in the air. So a lot of this is really reflexive. And that's part of the fun. Piecing together the story and seeing how it changed, each permutation that she offers every time she goes live. Because she loves this attention. It may come at the cost of her kids. She didn't give a fuck. She didn't give a fuck at all. She's never given a fuck. But I tell you what, it's going to be exploited.
Go love yourself. Go love yourself. It's disgusting what the fuck he did to my son. It's disgusting. Like, and he doesn't, like, he always says there's something wrong with that kid. That there's something wrong with that kid. And the boy.
I mean, he is on the spectrum, so I mean, if he's going to say that, then okay, then is that the context, or is he just being mean, Shane? What's going on?
Boy is autistic. Like, he's always putting Zachary down, just always putting him.
Okay, cool. So it's not, hey, there's something going on with Zach. I'm concerned.
Oh, we're so oppressed. Look at all the fucking money we got from the fucking welfare system to buy fucking lobster tails on your fucking EBT card.
I'm 2 hours from them. I should take a day off work to attend this hearing.
I'm going to tell you, you do what you feel is best. You do what you feel is best. Okay? That's all I'm going to say about that. So, okay, so Jason's not expressing concern. Like, I'm just playing devil's advocate. Yeah, there's something going on with Zach. I understand that you said that he is on the spectrum, but I think there is something we might need to do something about him, maybe. And hey, maybe an IEP. Anybody has a kid that has a disability, you know what an IEP is. So Jason wasn't talking about that. So he was just putting your son down, just insulting your son for his disability. That's what I'm hearing.
Down. And I'm tired of that too. See,
just putting your son down, and you are tired of this grown man berating a fucking child for his disability that he has no control over. So you sat in a house with a guy who was doing this to your child, and that's okay.
and my kid's face just come in just to say I love you, and his face just gets drawn and put in total pain, and the dirty looks he gives the kids, like, fuck that shit.
So your kids are coming in to give you some affection because you ain't giving it to them. So, and this idiot is in the corner like Smeagol, scowling at them, trying to steal his precious. And this is the guy that you chose to be around your kids. All right.
And the arguments I have with him over that shit. Like, fine, you don't like my kids, you don't like me. If you don't love my kids, you don't love me. Simple as that. I'm done with it.
You're done now. Now you're done with it. It's okay for him to mistreat the kids before, but now you're done with it. Now it's over. That's it.
There's better way out there than that. And seeing the pain in my child's face, I can't do it.
Evidently, you can do it. You've done it for a while. You were doing it previously. Prior to this event, it was okay because you allowed it to happen. You not doing anything, Shanny, makes you complicit.
Oh, we're so oppressed. Look at all the fucking money we got from the fucking welfare system to buy fucking lobster tails on your fucking EBT card.
Is it possible to eat nachos without teeth, Shanny? Or is it necessary to soak them in vegetable oil? Hold on, Paco. We love you.
You're wrong for that. You're wrong. You're wrong for that. Fucking vegetable oil.
Yeah, how could you ever look at the man with love again knowing what he's done to your child? Yeah, exactly.
He did it for a while.
An insane lunatic who went around the house yelling and screaming to the top of his fucking lungs.
Top of his lungs.
Ugh. Like, I'm trying to sleep and he starts a fight with me.
Shani, there's no toilet tissue in the bathroom. I hate those kids.
I've heard him say he doesn't like living with them. I remember being in shock he said something like that. Yeah, I know. Like, at the beginning of the relationship, he was like, if only you didn't have your kids, things would be perfect.
Excuse me, bitch? Excuse me? Say it again.
Blacks are oppressed. Oh, we're so oppressed. Look at all the fucking money we got from the fucking welfare system to buy fucking lobster tails on your fucking EBT card.
As much as I blame Jason, I also blame Shanny for constantly aggroing him.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. Look, look. Miss Perry. Shanny used taunt every time it was off cooldown. Shanny then followed it up with a mocking blow, okay? And then a challenge shout. There was no way. Both of them are at fault here. But Shanny, look, she blew all the cooldowns and was making sure she had all the aggro and everything. Oh, come on, we know.
Shock he said something like that. Yeah, I know. Like, at the beginning of the relationship, he was like, if only you didn't have your kids, things would be perfect.
And you decided to stay with this motherfucker after he said that. That wasn't the first fucking hint. That wasn't the first red flag that he didn't give a fuck about them kids, Shanny. You's a dumb bitch. If that's something that you didn't realize to this day, if you didn't realize that, you're hearing it from me first. That's acceptable for you. Somebody saying some shit like that to your kids, that's cool. That's what's hot in the streets. Awesome. I like it. I like that for you. Is that how you say it, Jules? I like that for, I don't fuck.
And everybody, there's no muscles in your groin, okay? Hopefully you're too tall for me to reach your groin.
How's she act if he frees up his other money? Oh, she's gonna be real amicable.
There's no muscles in your groin, okay? Hopefully you're too tall for me to reach your groin.
Yeah, so yeah, she's gonna be. Oh man, she's gonna find a way. Look, she's gonna find a Bible verse. She's gonna put that cowl on again, and she's gonna welcome him back with open arms, the same way she has been. What's Azazel's? Fun fact: Gary is apparently now okay with divorce. Really, Azazel? Is that so? It's crazy how Gary's morality seems to change based on what he needs in his life. Isn't that crazy? The guy who claims to have his moral barometer from an unchanging, immutable lawgiver, right? His morals seem to change quite often. It's crazy how that works, isn't it? It's almost like it's bullshit. It's almost like he just says that and he's just a piece of shit, right? But guess who also knew about the child abuse? Found that out today too. Yep, according to Shanny, G-Man knew. But we all knew G-Man stuck up for fucking pedophiles before, so like none of this stuff bothers him. Look, if you have any doubts in your mind that G-Man is okay with this, let me tell you right now, G-Man has outright said that child abuse is cool because he was abused as a kid. Yes. Mrs. Parker played that fucking video I don't know how many times. But yes, G-Man is absolutely 100% okay with child abuse.
There's been a couple times where he tried to convince me of giving up my children.
Again, like it's so if the first red flag wasn't enough, now we have 2 red flags. Early in the relationship that you said, fuck it. You know what? He's trying to make me abandon my kids, and it's to make his life easier. I'll stay with him. Yeah, he's a rough around the edges kind of guy, but I can learn to love him.
Like, what the fuck?
That just makes you dumb. I 100%. I already knew that. You telling me this, Shani, or anybody else? I already figured that. He has said as much live. He is almost. I just said that outright. As far as how he feels about those kids, that's not a surprise. But you acting shocked now doesn't impress anybody. That just makes you a piece of shit mother. I don't want to call you a mother because mothers don't do that kind of shit. Why would a mother allow their kids to stay around somebody like that? Huh, Shani? Come up with whatever great excuse you have. Oh wait, you're a victim? You're the one beating the dude, but you're also a victim too. Okay, cool, great. Now you get to finally play that victim role that you've always wanted to play. Great. As you hoard food in the house from everybody, as you beat fucking Rev, as you demean everyone in the house. Like, come on, Shani. As you neglect your fucking kids, yes, continue being the victim.
What the fuck? Fuck him.
Kids are underweight, but she got her vape.
How could you say you love your mother so much and then at the same turn try to convince another mother not to keep her children?
Because he's a selfish dickwad. You've known that. I've known that. Everyone's known that. That's not surprising. He is a piece of shit, and not in a good way either. He's just a piece of shit. So nothing about her can be considered a mother. Yeah, exactly. I agree.
Because you need me all to your fucking self. So fucking creepy.
You found it endearing, and you would make streams about it.
Oh, we're so oppressed. Look at all the fucking money we got from the fucking welfare system to buy fucking lobster tails on your fucking EBT card.
Drag eat more sugar. That foot in my living room would be a convo starter. Don't tell Mandy. Save Gavin.
That's okay, Tad. I'm just eating all the vegetables that you didn't eat so you'll grow. It's alright, bro. It's alright.
Yeah, I agree.
Blacks are oppressed. Oh, we're so oppressed. Look at all the fucking money we got from the fucking welfare system to buy fucking lobster tails on your fucking EBT card.
She is about herself only. To hell with everyone else.
No, you're absolutely right. Absolutely. Ooh. Oh, you're gonna go to the hearing. Well, it's close. Okay. All right. If you, okay. Person who just sent me that. If you're gonna go to the hearing, take some notes, and I'll read them out.
I can't do this anymore. 4 years.
Thank you for the PayPal money thing. I don't know why it's not showing up here.
And nobody, there's no muscles in your groin, okay? Hopefully you're too tall for me to reach your groin.
Squirt Rev. He's gonna squirt all right. When they put him in General Pop, he's gonna squirt.
I gave him 4 fucking years.
Like an overfilled water balloon.
And the whole time has been disappointing.
He still has long hair, doesn't he? He has his long hair. Good. He's gonna need it.
And just cruelty mixed with, does he really love me or is he using me? I don't know.
Oh, that's the question that you are asking whether or not Jason is using you and if he loves you.
Oh, we're so oppressed. Look at all the fucking money we got from the fucking welfare system to buy fucking lobster tails on your fucking EBT card.
At least I know my dad #NEGZ joke.
that was still funny. I don't care. It's not accurate, but it was still funny. I know your mom. Ha. I'm just waiting for the super chat to come through. I'm just stalling. Anyway, fucking still. Thank you, Celebrity Juicer, the observant one. Oh yes, we're gonna have boots on the ground. Yeah, that's what I hear. I've heard from quite a few people that the courtroom may be stacked with quite a few people, and I can tell you, Jason turning around and recognizing, because he's gonna look at he's gonna look at the jury. He's gonna absolutely look around and see who's in there, because it's an unfamiliar place, and his worst nightmare would be someone from YouTube showing up and reporting back to YouTube, and so that would suck, wouldn't it? Dean Slot Machine, Dean Machine Sucks, says, how long till Rev is holding someone's pocket? Yesterday.
And everybody, nobody, there's no muscles in your groin, okay? Hopefully you're too tall for me to reach your groin.
On the plus side, he has had a proper shower. Yeah, that is true. That is they're gonna make him bathe, I think, fairly regularly. So yeah, you know what? Didn't he get 3 hots in a cot? Is that a thing, or they give him MREs? I've never been to jail, so I don't know. I've been to the army. It's kind of close, but he'll get some baths. He'll get a place to sleep. Jail is better than him being with Shanny. Someone else made that argument, but I agree with it. Jail is actually a better place for Rev. Huh.
Done with that. I'm just done with that.
No, you're not.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want to live with that anymore. And I don't care if he goes on YouTube and...
Okay, there's another person who says that they're also going to this. There's going to be a lot of y'all in that fucking courtroom. Holy hell.
and tries to fillet my character. I don't care. Because you're not the ones who had to stay up late at night.
It happened 4 days ago. Oh, she talked. Oh, I'm sorry. This is about the abuse, supposed abuse.
And be yelled at when you just want to sleep and your heart beats out of your chest.
Okay, you know who you are. Fuck you for trying to distract me.
You know, and I know my boys are sick of being woke up early in the morning through yelling and screaming because he decides to have an attack because of his manic episode, because he always blames it on that instead of thinking, hey, maybe I should have some fucking self-control over my life.
Okay, so I'm getting some info. So they get cereal and oatmeal and something very similar for breakfast, but they do get a hot dinner. So you know what? Jason is getting more than he does at home. So you know what? That's something. That is actually something. There is also something. It's interesting. Shanny talks about yelling, because it just reminded me of something that someone sent me a while back that I think y'all should listen to. We're gonna take a break from this, and actually, I just looked at the time. Mrs. Drag is getting off of work, so I'm gonna go find some clothes to throw on, so we can go out and have a drink at a local wine lounge. I think that's what it's called. I think it's actually called a wine lounge. Yes, we're doing that kind of thing now. Remember when Shanny claimed that there were people who were pretending to be her neighbors, calling the police on them back when they lived in Colorado? Who remembers that in the chat? Okay, yeah. So, like, I can see it. Y'all remember Shanny saying that? There's a reason Shanny was saying that.
It's my next door neighbor. My address is 6200 Drive.
There we go. Not gonna dox her drops. Ooh, holy fuck. Okay, hold on. I was just playing.
911, what is that?
You already know the address.
It's my next door neighbor. My address is 6200 Habitat Drive, apartment 1039, and they are right next door to, I don't know their apartment number. Hang on, I'll go check. Well, we're going to check right now. A lot of banging on the walls, a lot of yelling and screaming by a mom with 2 children, and the children have been yelling and screaming, screeching, and it's myself and my 2 adult sons are next door, and we all 3 of us.
Oh, we're so oppressed. Look at all the fucking money we got from the fucking welfare system to buy fucking lobster tails on your fucking EBT card.
For someone who doesn't like Jason, she sure seems to love his CYA policy any future YouTube videos.
Yeah, interesting. I think today that she made a video before talking about that she knew certain things that he said were lies, and she still covered for him. And even I think today she had mentioned some things that she knew were like this whole just blatant lies. Right? It's okay when Jason lies, right? And it's in her favor, but any other time it's a bad thing. Anyway.
And hearing the kids scream, I just had to do something. So my name is Alida Stern. Their apartment is 1040.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I just felt bad for the kids.
Yeah, not a problem. What's the name of the building?
Crocus Building. They are on the very end of the Crocus Building near the pool. On the west side of the pool, the Crocus Building, and they are on that very edge apartment. That was the other reason I figured I have to call, because I'm the only neighbor that adjoins them.
Gotcha. Okay, are you able to tell what they're yelling about?
Honey, y'all, can you tell it? Because it's coming from my what are they yelling about? Hang on a minute. Let me let my son say.
Hi there. They woke up, well, I just woke up, I'm sorry. They're screaming about how they hate each other. The kids are freaking out, like they're crying, saying, oh God, please no. And there are very loud knocks coming from the room, from their apartment building.
Oh.
It sounds as though someone's throwing people around.
Gotcha. Do you know about how old the kids are?
Or, I would assume that they're like in middle school. Yeah, roughly.
Okay. So is it like the mother and the kids yelling at each other, or is there a fourth person there that you're hearing as well?
No, I'm just hearing the mother screaming, man.
Oh, okay.
Thursday. And lots of sweating, yeah, lots of banging. Like, yeah, we all woken up over here. And it just sounds like she's like just going nuts, man.
Gotcha. And do you know her name at all, or any of the occupants' names?
They're very strange, so not really. I only know, I think her husband's name, and I don't think he's there. His name is Jason.
Okay.
But that's the only name I know over there. They don't talk at all. Yeah, it's very strange. Yeah, they're still doing it.
Gotcha, okay. Perfect. So we have a couple deputies started out that way, get it all checked out.
Yeah.
And
yeah, sure.
Okay. How long has this been going on for, do you know?
This has been going on and off since they moved to him. It's very sporadic, but it's quite impressionable.
Gotcha, okay. Perfect. So they're headed out that way. If it does seem to start getting any worse, anything like that, or if you hear or see anybody leave, just to call right back on 911. I've got them going out that way to make sure everything's all right.
So that's one of the audio clips. Yep. So when back when Shani and Jason, that was before they got arrested, by the way. That was before the arrest. Prior to that, Shani had made a video complaining that trolls were calling, pretending to be their neighbors and calling the police on them. That was one of the neighbors calling the police on them because they were arguing and yelling. And it's interesting, Shani, the one who hates yelling, was heard by people yelling along with Jason. So real strange for the victim here that we know not to be a victim. But movie magic, Photoshop. I don't. What did Amber Heard say? I don't know. Just whatever you want to believe. But yeah. So it's crazy. It's crazy. But receipts speak for themselves. Anyway, y'all have a wonderful evening or a terrible evening, depending on how you've been. Don't piss off Santa Claus. I don't know. So that's it. Yeah, that's we got a whole 15 and a half minutes into this 3-hour video. Great. I'll probably do some more of this on members only stream. Maybe sometime in the next few days. We'll see. I'm going to be in downtown Houston with the missus over the weekend, starting tomorrow. So maybe.